Hi guys, this is Michelle and I am back with my week 23 update. So, I had a 6-month supervised diet before I had the surgery, and I started that in May of 2016. At the start of my supervised diet, I was 286.8. Then I had surgery on January 4th of 2017 at Banner Gateway Medical Center here in Arizona. My surgeon was Dr. Albert Chin. On my day of surgery, I was 251.8. And today, I am 208 exactly. So that is a 0.6 pound loss since last week, which is small, but I will take it. It is a 78.8 pound loss since the start of the whole process, and it's a 43.8 pound loss since I had my surgery. So overall, still good numbers. So I put out a meal prep video yesterday, and I do plan on putting out a lot more of those videos. People seem to like them a lot, and I get a lot of positive comments, and so I will make an effort to try to do them more often. I do meal prep twice a week, every single week, and I've been doing it consistently for over a year now, so it's already something that I do. I just, of course, I don't always video it. I don't always, video it while I'm doing it. Record it, that's it. I don't always record it while I'm doing it. So, since I'm doing it anyway, I'm going to start taking the time to do it a little bit more often. So you should start to see those more frequently. And they're not going to replace my what I eat in a day videos, because to me those are two very different things. I mean, you can already see in general what it is I'm eating by those meal prep videos, but my what I eat in a day videos, which I do every other month, you see my day from start to finish. You see the stats, you see my vitamins and the timing of my vitamins, you see my snacks, so you really do see every single thing that I eat in a day. And it's almost time for me to do another one of those videos, so that will be coming up. I'm going to try to make this video very short because I owe you guys a question and answer video, and I am going to do that video on Saturday and hopefully put it out on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. So the only thing that I want to talk about in this video is my 6-month surgiversary, which is coming up, and my 6-month follow-up appointment at my bariatric clinic. Okay, so actually my 6-month surgiversary is on the 4th of July. But my follow-up appointment is next week, and I'm a little bummed about that. That I don't get those extra couple of weeks to lose weight before my 6-month appointment. So it's like it's not truly my 6 months, because you know what can happen in just 1 or 2 weeks. I mean, well, if I had a couple more weeks to the 4th of July, who knows where my weight would be. So I am a little bummed about my appointment being a little early, but whatever. Yesterday I went and I had my blood drawn so that they could check all of my labs. Now, I actually did just have my labs checked when I went and I visited my regular family doctor, like on around week 12 or week 11. I went in and I also had about 5 vials of blood drawn, and they tested everything, cholesterol and thyroid and electrolytes and just all these different things, and every single thing was normal. I mean, nothing was low. And I was able to take that into my bariatric clinic, and I showed them those lab results, but they still wanted to go ahead and do their own tests at my 6th month follow-up. They are going to do a few more vitamins. I think it's pretty much going to be all the same tests, plus a few more vitamins that my family doctor didn't think to check for. She had checked for B12 and vitamin D, and my iron, of course, was in there, and all the different electrolytes are in there, like calcium and potassium and all of those. But I think for the bariatric clinic, they're also going to include things like, vitamin B1 and vitamin A and probably some other ones that I can't really think of. So I am curious to see what the difference is in, the 3 months. Now I have to admit that I was really good with my vitamins during the first 3 months. And I still am pretty good with my vitamins, but every single day I take something. I'm really good at taking my calcium. I pretty much in a month, I probably take my calcium 29 days out of 30 days. But my multivitamin, because of where I have it spaced at in my day, I do often kind of forget that one. And so I would probably say for these past 3 months, so like in a 30-day period, I probably remember to take my vitamin 20 out of the 30 days. Whereas the first 3 months, I really did get my vitamins in every single day. I'm not as worried about that because I also can eat more now than I could before. And I feel like I have a healthy diet. I do get a lot of, well, not a lot, but I have vegetables at pretty much every meal for lunch and for dinner. I have some vegetables in there. And even though, of course, it's not as much as a normal person eats, a lot of Americans don't even eat any vegetables, period. And their blood tests are still fine, at least for a while. So, whatever. So I'm thinking that, my vitamin levels still should be okay, but I am very curious to see what they are going to be. So then, of course, the other big thing that happens at the 6 month mark is, of course, they're going to be looking at my weight. Now, if you watched my 3-month video where I talked about when I visited my bariatric clinic, they finally told me what their goals were for me, because we had previously never talked about goal weights or goal BMI or anything like that. And so overall, before I tell you the numbers, first I want to tell you that these numbers were given to me by this PA that I feel like half the things he says to me, he's just making them up. I'm pretty fortunate that for quite a few of my appointments, I've been able to meet with my surgeon. And so sometimes when I go in, I see the surgeon. Sometimes when I go in, I see a different PA. And then sometimes when I go in, I see this particular PA. I don't even know his name. All I know is the few times that I've seen him, he's always told me things that really did not make sense. And then when I would bring them up with my surgeon, sometimes the surgeon was even like, He never came right out and said that didn't make sense. But I don't know, the look on his face. And then when he would go ahead and tell me that certain things are okay, that PA said they were not. And I've talked about those things in previous videos. The reason I'm bringing this up is that it was this PA that I don't trust that told me these numbers, which don't even make sense, but they're what I have to go on. So he told me that their goal BMI for me is a BMI of 30, okay? And so then he also said that their goal weight for me was 165. I'm 5'3", I'm 45 years old. And so those numbers, actually, that's not too bad, although I was kind of surprised that their goal weight for me would be so high. I don't have a goal weight for myself. I'm going to wait and see when I get there. I don't know what it's like to be that low. 193 is my lowest adult weight, and I was only that weight for a few months in 2013. So before that, I don't know what the 190s even feel like. So definitely, 165, that actually sounds pretty good to me. Even though when I finally came home and put it in my BMI calculator, 165 puts me at a BMI of 29, and if their goal really is for me to only have to have a BMI of 30. I could actually be 170 and my BMI would be exactly 30. So the thing that he told me that didn't make any sense was that he told me that at my 6-month appointment he wanted me to be 215 pounds because that would put me at 50% of the way to goal. So I could not figure out where he got that weight from, because if you look at where the weight I was on the day of surgery, if you look at the weight I was when I started the whole 6-month program, it's like neither one of those weights equals 50% of the way to my goal weight is not 215 pounds. I mean, I don't understand that. So I'm hoping that I get someone different at my appointment so that I can see what they say. I mean, regardless, you know, my weight today is 208. So by next week, it's going to be even lower. So I'm far below the goal that he said of 215 pounds. And, you know, and I admit there's a part of me that's a little tempted to restrict my carbs or decrease my calories or do something in order to get my weight down even lower for my 6-month follow-up, especially since it's a couple of weeks early. But I'm not going to do that, because if you watch my videos, I constantly say I refuse to do that because I don't want to see my weight pop back up, and you know, it's not worth it mentally. If I gain weight, I want it to be a reason that I know and understand, like the couple of vacations that I've had where my weight has jumped up just a little bit and then right back down when I got back on track. But I don't want my weight to jump up because I was restricting my calories or restricting my carbs and then I couldn't stay there, or I couldn't continue doing that. So yeah, we'll just naturally see what my weight is going to be next week. And the reason I'm telling you this now instead of next week is because my appointment is on Tuesday and I'm going to be coming back to you on Wednesday, and at that time I'll just be more focused on telling you all the stuff that happened at my follow-up appointment. I'm also trying to plan what my special 6-month video is going to be. Maybe it will coincide with Wonderland, who knows? I mean, probably not, but you never know. So that's really going to be it. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. I see that I have recently gotten some more people, so welcome to my channel. I also always want to thank my old subscribers. Thank you guys for sticking in there and watching all my videos and commenting. And I will see you again on Saturday when I do my long-awaited question and answer video. Bye-bye.